My name is Piet. As the guys have introduced me already, so I'm going to be doing this afternoon drive. So we're going to start right now, and we're looking forward to finding quite a few interesting stuff. So we're going to now drive down towards the east again, but we're going to try and do more of the Purposeful Dam side to see whether we can find some other stuff outside, because the other guys have done the southern section. So I want to try and cover the other part of the property and see what you can find outside for you. So enjoy our drive. These are the petrol starlings. So there are 2 of them, and we've got quite a few starlings in this area, but the petrols are very, very common in the area. So these are the birds that you highly get to see them sometimes coming to the areas where there's lots of food, especially where people are, because they kind of get to eat more of the food that people will eat. So for example, if you spray out the muesli net, these birds will go wild for that. They'll actually come and eat it, and there's nothing really stopping them to eat all the insects and stuff. They'll go wild on the grasshoppers, they'll actually go and hunt the caterpillars, and they'll eat that. So they sometimes make quite a lot of noise. You know, they get to sing quite a lot, especially if you find them pretty much a lot together. They can be quite noisy. So if you listen now, you can hear him calling. There you go. It looks like the other one has left him. So he's now by himself, busy cleaning. And after that, I think he's going to follow up on the mate. So he's probably been eating some fruits by the look of it. That was him calling, eh? So, one of the beautiful starlings. We've got quite a lot of the greater Piet starlings as well. We've got the glossy starlings, and at the moment now we do have the plum-colored starling, the most amazing, beautiful colors they have on their back, which they've got the beautiful plum-colored. So they are one of the starlings that migrate into the area. So they actually come in during summer, and at the end of our summer they migrate back. And we also get to see some wattled starlings, which you find them following quite a lot of the big heads. Let's say there's a big head of elephants or a big head of buffalo. It's also known by the name of the ebony tree. And ebony tree, it's one of the nice, beautiful, big trees that likes to grow pretty much more on the drainage line system, on the river line. And if you ever actually find it growing out somewhere besides being in a river line, it might grow, but not actually to be such a big tree like this. So for them to become such a very, very big trees, it will have to be in the drainage line or next to the dam. And these trees do produce fruits. The fruits are very, very eatable for us, and they are very eatable to the baboons, monkeys, birds. For example, we got grey lories. They like that quite a lot, and the crested barbet as well. They will go for the fruits, and elephants as well. If they find the fruits, they like it and they enjoy it because it's nice and sweet. You know, elephants goes for quite a lot of funny stuff, and they'll go for different kind of the fruits because. Obviously they will eat lots and lots of different types of the trees. So they eat more than more than what we can eat. So some other poisonous trees, they go for them, and we can't even go for that. So this is the one tree that, you know, you can get some beautiful carving out of them. So if ever somebody does any carving out of a ebony tree, it will be becoming quite nice and dark in color. So it really gives such a beautiful, beautiful carving to most of the carving peoples. So Very nice looking tree, yeah? Look at that, there's some wonderful branches there, like the beautiful horizontal branch. It's got quite a few horizontal branches there. So those are the branches that you can easily find leopards lying on if it's quite hot in the day. Instead of them going in the tall grasses like this, they try to go up in the branches, as well as when they're doing their hunt, because for the grass being so tall like this, it's becoming quite difficult for animals like leopards. So they have to actually use their higher branches to try and view whatever it's actually far in the distance. And if they ever actually get to spot an antelope, then they can come down and walk in the direction of the antelope to try and go and hunt it. So, yeah, but it's got a very beautiful branches for the leopards to lie there. But maybe you'll stop behind the branches there. There he is. Getting to view us from the back of the tree. So waterbuck is one of the common antelope that we have as well in this area. He's got such a beautiful markings on him, and it's an antelope that spends its time feeding on grass. So they eat quite a lot of the grass as their main diet, and they might, but I've never seen the waterbuck spending time eating all the leaves and stuff from the trees. So these antelopes are quite common in this area, and it happens quite a lot to find them pretty much more closer to the thickets. And if ever there's any water holes around in the area, there's quite a higher possibility that you might find them spending time closer to the water. And they also use the water holes for their protection. And in the cases where they've been chased by predators, there's quite a higher possibility that they might run in the water to get away from the lions or from the leopard. So they use water quite a lot, and they also drink water. And it's a pity we can't see its hindquarters. If you're looking on their bottom, well, they can't move. But anyway, on its bottom, it's got a white circle. So that is it's for the following mechanism. So that white circle works more for following each other. They use that quite a lot for those kind of cases. So they get to follow each other when they get chased by predators. And story behind it, during the time of Noah in the ark, these animals, they couldn't behave quite well, so at all the times, waterbuck was the only animal that was sharing the toilet with Noah. And Noah got so angry with that because he couldn't find out who was using his toilet. And one evening he decided, okay, in the morning I have to actually do something to catch whoever is using my toilet. And what he done, he woke up early in the morning, then he actually took the enamel paint and he painted his toilet seat. Then he went out, and the waterbuck didn't actually see Noah doing that. So when he saw Noah walking out, then the waterbuck ran to the toilet to go and use the toilet. And after sitting on the toilet seat, he actually came out with that white circle on his bottom. So that's how Noah managed to find out who was using his toilet. And from there, believe me, it came as a punishment to the waterbuck. So they had to start walking around with that white circle on their bottom. And it's obviously working quite well at the moment, because the other waterbucks will actually get to use it as a follow me sign. And obviously for us, it's such a very good story to talk about. And it's really looking quite nice. And if you look at that, you can easily tell, it really actually goes with the story quite well. Right, let's carry on and enjoy.